Her Excellency Dr. Joyce Banda, former President of Malawi, Dr. Jared Onyari, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Samuel Jacobs Abbey, Executive Director, Jacobs Abbey Global Institute for Leadership Studies, faculties and staff. Before I set on to anything else, I must thank Professor Samuel Jacobs Abbey and his team for bringing all of us together on this platform. Thank you. It would be unbecoming of a student if he doesn't thank all his teachers enough. My heartfelt salutations to all the eminent lecturers to acknowledge my indebtedness towards them. I will fall short of words if ever I intend to portray the kind of camaraderie I have developed with my course mates. They are such a wonderful group to study with that studying really becomes exciting. If I am to speak anything about the program and the untiring efforts of Professor Samuel Jacobs Abbey, in spite of the fact I have worked in public office for over 2 decades, I will have to go to the mint of adjectives to describe what and how I feel about Dr. Abbey and the program he has designed. He personifies what we call as markers of great leaders. To reiterate my point here, I want to share a story from spiritual traditions of India. Once, a lady came to a saint with her son. She requested the Guruji to advise her son not to eat jaggery. The Guruji asked her to bring her son after 7 days. She came after 7 days with her son and Guruji advised him accordingly. That lady, out of her curiosity, asked Guruji why he has taken 7 days to advise her son. The Guruji replied that he was also having the habit of eating jaggery. While he was having the habit of doing that, his advice not to eat jaggery would not have been fruitful. So, these 7 days, he first practiced this and then he advised her son. Dr. Abbey practices all what he taught us, and therefore, I am sure about the real impact of his masterclass in shaping and chiseling leaders across globe to make the world a better place to live. It is very rare to find such a passion for making a positive difference to the world through education, the most sustainable way of bringing about changes in the world. Goodbye is the most difficult word for me to pronounce. I cannot recall an occasion when I have fumbled in my speech, but it seems today I might, as I am overwhelmed with emotions. This goodbye can also be seen as a mark of accomplishment. Having completed the course on executive strategic leadership, for us it is time to move on to a journey where we are to implement what we have learned throughout the program. This is one such moment in which all of us shall go back to the memory lane to review what did we gain during these 2.5 months. Let me make one thing enormously clear to everyone, that this course was not only meant for 2.5 months. In the fixture, on the surface, it may seem that this course was meant for only 10 weeks, but during these 10 weeks, it elicited your complete dedication to the program, 24/7. And when I say 24/7, I literally mean that it required your 24-hour attention. This is indeed a rare course that I have joined that did not compromise on anything less than complete attention. I think the course was so designed that if anyone chooses not to give one's 100%, one may have to leave the course. It literally kept me on my toes. The evaluation procedure of this program is such an airtight method that nobody can think of graduating without thoroughly participating throughout the 10 weeks. Now, it is also the time for us to look back and revisit what did we gain and what did we lose. I must not forget to draw your attention to the fact that when I said lose, I meant unlearning. I have always believed in every learning process, you also go through an unlearning process. With every lesson, we lose our prejudices, we shed our erroneously nurtured thoughts, we get rid of ill-conceived propositions. So, at the end of this course, I can say with all the conviction in the world that I learned a lot and also evolved through unlearning. During this program called Executive Strategic Leadership Masterclass, I learned many aspects of management, from leadership management to organizational management, from team and employee management, conflict management to network management, from communications to financial management, and from operations to marketing management. This course covered almost all the facets of management. Once you graduate from this course, it really makes you a completely transformed person, an evolved personality. What a phenomenal program! Incredibly engaging, inexplicably fulfilling, and incomprehensibly engrossing. I can vouch for my course mates that everybody through or enjoyed the course, and at the same time we learned a great deal about various aspects of leadership. This course was nothing short of a full-fledged program. What was not there? Lectures, discussions, quizzes, comments, projects, reviews, presentations. We must realize that education is everybody's responsibility. So I earnestly implore philanthropists, educational institutions, government bodies, NGOs to support this cause by donating generously to Dr. Samuel Jacobs Abbey's initiative, as he has been doing a Herculean task of educating and mentoring students from across the globe to be lectured by professors from all parts of the world. The world must come together to support this enterprise. If you wouldn't, then who will? It is your responsibility. It is my responsibility. It is everybody's responsibility. What Professor Abbey is doing is no small feat. I shall not fail in registering my deep sense of gratitude towards Professor Abbey for letting me be a part of this program. Not very often do we have come across situations like this in which we make real friendship on a virtual platform. Interesting part in this program is that people from more than 40 countries participated in this program, and that too in these trying times. It may not have been possible for the participants to attend the program in these unprecedented situations had it been an on-campus program. I would take this opportunity to mention one particular moment in reference to the kind of bonding I have developed with my course mates. Just a few days ago, I lost my father-in-law. All my course mates conveyed their sincere condolences. I think I received messages from not less than 30 countries. I assume this kind of condolences are only received by heads of states. I was really touched by the sweet gesture of my friends. Not only me, even my wife was touched and had tears in her eyes, thanks to this program. Such gestures leave such an indelible mark on your mind that you actually tend to become a better human being. Thank you for making me a better person. We are one. We shall feel for each other. We will. Today, I should have been in a celebratory mode because I am going to graduate. I am, but at the same time, I can feel a vacuum. For from tomorrow onwards, I will no more be part of this program. At the end, I would like to say, let us work together to spread some goodness in the world. Let us endeavor to change the world for the better. Let us come together to use our knowledge, to use what we learned during this program for the betterment of the communities. I would like to conclude by quoting Charles Dickens, who in his famous novel Nicholas Nickleby said, "The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again." Let us hope to meet again. Thank you.